Hello everyone, my name is Fajar Dewangga Alamsyah NPM 24,412,023 from Accounting Study Progam. Here I will explain about business negotiation. 1. Definition of business negotiations. Business negotiations are the communication process between two or more parties that have different interests, with the aim of reaching mutually beneficial agreements. In the business world, negotiations often occur in various contexts such as sales, purchases, cooperation contracts, and payroll. 2. The purpose of negotiations. The main objective of negotiations in business communication is to reach mutually beneficial agreements. In addition, negotiations also aim to build long-term relationships, resolve conflicts, and avoid uncertainty that can harm one party. 3. Negotiation elements. Negotiations involve several important elements, such as parties that negotiate, the interests of each party, the communication process, and the final results in the form of agreement or compromise. The success of negotiations depends on the ability of these parties to find a meeting point. 4. Types of negotiations in business communication. Negotiations can be divided into two main types: distributive and integrative. Distributive negotiations are competitive and usually focus on profit sharing, while integrative negotiations are cooperative and aims to find win-win solutions. 5. Stages of negotiation. Negotiations usually go through several stages, namely preparation, opening, submission of positions, bargaining, and closing. Each stage requires appropriate communication strategies and skills so that the process runs smoothly and produces a good agreement. 6. Preparation of negotiations. The preparation phase includes information gathering, needs analysis, and setting the goals and minimum limits that can be received. Careful preparation will increase self-confidence and increase the chances of success in negotiations. 7. Negotiation strategy. Strategies in negotiations can be in the form of hard, soft, or based strategies. The hard strategy emphasizes the achievement of its own goals, while the soft strategy emphasizes more on good relations. The principle-based strategy prioritizes shared interests. 8. Effective communication techniques. Effective communication is the key in business negotiations. This includes the ability to listen actively, ask the right questions, and convey arguments clearly and persuasively. Body language and tone of voice are also very influential. 9. Ethics in negotiations. Ethics is very important in negotiations. Honesty, integrity, and respect for other parties must be maintained. Unethical negotiations can damage long-term reputation and business relationships. 10. The role of emotions in negotiations. To manage emotions during negotiations is very important. Uncontrolled emotions can make the atmosphere worse and hinder the agreement. Conversely, empathy and self-control can help build trust. 11. Cross-cultural negotiations. In the context of international business, cross-cultural negotiations are a challenge. Differences in values, norms, and communication styles need to be understood so that there is no misunderstanding. 12. Online negotiations versus face-to-face. Negotiations can be done online or face-to-face. Online negotiations are more efficient in time and cost, but can lose nonverbal nuances. Conversely, direct negotiations allow richer interactions, but require greater logistics preparation. 13. The role of the team in negotiations. Sometimes negotiations are carried out by the team, not individuals. In this case, internal coordination is very important. Each team member must understand his role and deliver a consistent message. 14. Negotiation tactics. Some common tactics in business negotiations include anchoring, offering extreme initial numbers, good cop, bad cop, or silence tactic. These tactics must be used wisely so as not to be considered manipulative. 15. Obstacles in negotiations. Negotiations can be hampered by various factors, such as miscommunication, prejudice, high ego, or lack of information. Overcoming these obstacles requires interpersonal skills and open attitudes. 16. Ending successful negotiations must be closed with a clear and documented agreement. If no agreement is reached, it is important to maintain good relations and open up opportunities for future negotiations. 17. Documentation and follow-up after negotiations are completed. The results need to be set forth in the official document G, such as a contract or MO. Follow-up such as the agreement and 0 evaluation is also important to ensure long-term success. 18. Case study negotiations. Case studies such as negotiations between companies and vendors or between employees and management can provide practical insight. Case study analysis helps understand effective strategies and errors to avoid. 19. The role of negotiations in business relations. Negotiations are not only about one-time agreement, but also building trust and long-term work. Two good relationships will facilitate future negotiations and create business stability. Conclusion: negotiation is a vital skill in business communication. By understanding the principles, strategies, and ethics of negotiations, business people can achieve optimal results and build sustainable professional relations.